Okay, we are back, and we're going to wait a couple of hours because the improved medkit is only 2 hours away. Our better Foundry projects are still a week away, and I am thinking that it might be actually worthwhile to cancel the genetics lab for the time being and just get wingtip sparrowhawks. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Sorry, genetics lab. Maybe next time. So let's get wingtip sparrowhawks while we're at it. We don't have the 50 engineers necessary to build this. That doesn't mean we can't do it, it just means that it's going to take longer. But I think it's a pretty powerful upgrade, and for all of our birds that don't have laser cannons, it's a strict 50% increase in DPS, which is fantastic. And plus, when we have sparrowhawks, plus penetrator weapons, plus improved avionics, and eventually armored fighters, and we'll get UFO countermeasures from the alien computer research that we're doing right now, or the Seeker research. That'll pretty much guarantee that any small and medium UFO that we encounter, we should be able to get down on one intercept.
We're certainly keeping the boys down in the Foundry.
Alright, so we'll wait a couple of hours for the medkit. Sure. Okay. Now let's go on our abduction mission. And it occurred to me also that I don't need to carry Madeline here. I could in fact carry... It was Moida. Although it was Moida's willpower is just rubbish, so maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, whatever, we'll go back to the original plan. Where is Adeline? Alright, cool. I believe it's just a light abduction, is that right? Yeah, this should be fine. If anything, the squad's a little bit too strong. I should be training more.
Dropship has arrived.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. The aliens are continuing to target civilians for abduction in several major cities across the globe. We have to get down there and deploy as soon as possible.
One day this will combine and I'll finally get Operation Hot Mother. I think there's only one spawn point on this entire map.
On approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets.
Alright.
Watch your backs out there,
Let's just head on into this meat locker. Butcher shop,
Heading
whatever
for
it
that
is.
location.
A lot of meld. If we hurry, we can get all of it. I really do think the aliens just ran a couple of very quick harvest missions at the very start of the month. Because they were down to like 5 or 6 resources at the end of the previous month. They should have only gotten 4 from their base building activities.
Double time it.
If that's the case, I'll still have a lot of more missions to run this month. They've been pretty quiet, but it's not going to be disastrous, and there shouldn't be a second terror mission to follow up on what we already had to deal with.
Rolling out.
Alright, so pod out here, pod probably in here, or just outside, and then a pod immediately outside. That's fine. How many were in it? That's just a pod of 2. We'll get out there and kill it next turn.
10-4.
Gotta be a little careful with not lame,
Ich gebe Gas.
because she does not have carapace armor on right now.
Running.
sound like mutons. Those footsteps are too light.
Affirmative.
Let's see what we've got.
Contact!
2 floaters. Didn't bother moving. Alright, well.
Eine mit tödlicher Geschwindigkeit.
Your funeral, dudes.
Jawohl, Sir.
That's a big crit. Now the question becomes, how do I follow up on this jerk? And the answer is not easily.
Position confirmed.
Okay, this is one way. Screw it. I'll just burn the command charge.
Also.
Okay, 1 pod down.
Roger that.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get everybody else ready.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I probably could have just flashbanged and suppressed, but whatever. I like everything being dead.
On my way.
Bestätige.
Alright,
Have eyes on the target.
next turn. Now, they might not be in here, they might be immediately outside, they might also be on top of this roof. But whatever it is, it's not a floater. Because floaters don't have feet. Get all the doors open. Alright, looks like we're actually clear inside here. Is that true?
On it.
Yeah. And then Milton's actually outside. We've got a pod of 2, unless they're stacked, and then another pod of 3 it looks like. So that should also be pretty easy to deal with, actually.
Okay.
That was the only move I was really worried about.
Confirmed coordinates.
On the move. Okay.
Now, it's possible if these are like thin men and they get onto the roof behind us, this could get ugly.
Rolling out.
But I think we're in good shape here.
Pulling us.
Alles wieder im grünen Bereich.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
Oh, we have mutons. That does make this a little bit more dangerous, doesn't it?
You hear that?
It's not going to stop us from moving ahead. I want that meld. Whoops. Didn't mean to open that just
Eyes on
yet.
the
What we're
prize.
looking for.
Okay, well we found some meld.
Moving.
Let's grab it,
Heads
Malabok.
up. Enemies approaching.
2 mutons.
Cover the flanks, Commander.
Weg meine Flanke!
Uh-huh. Can you get there? Not quite. That's a shame.
Rücke vor. Feind in Sicht.
A few seekers. I can live with that. See if I can't kill this muton just straight out. Bang. Also bang?
X-ray Neutralisiert.
This guy we can pin with suppression. We can flashbang him. We can do all sorts of just unpleasant things to him.
Will do.
So let's take aim at one of the Seekers that we actually have a shot at killing if we hit it. No dice. So we'll suppress this Muton.
Aye, Commander.
And where's Pander? That was Pander right there, wasn't it?
Heading there now.
And we can see if we can pick him off, maybe. That's some decent damage. Now let's just chuck a flashbang at him. Uh-oh. Can I not reach him? Yes, I can. Okay. Alright, he's dead next turn. Let's move Nahvak back.
Position confirmed.
Got a heat gunner on Overwatch. And of course the Seekers are going to stealth themselves, which is annoying. Alright, bad move, buddy. Now you're going to die. Okay. Other meld is on top of this roof, which I can't easily get to. That's fine.
Roger that.
Let's have Adeline deal with the Muton.
Bye-bye.
No dice on that Seeker.
Damn it. Enemy is still alive.
Now, I know there's a Seeker up there. Can I do anything about him, though? Quite possibly not.
In motion.
Andorran flush this one to death.
Get down here. Back there if I have all the fun.
Loud and clear, sir.
It sounds like we've actually got quite a bit of time left on that meld.
Moving out.
Verstanden, Commander.
So let's just Overwatch.
Verstanden.
See if anything pops up. Okay, that's probably a dead Seeker. Nope. Too much health. Okay, so we are choked.
Overwatch.
Okay, I think one more turn on that meld.
X-ray down.
Gotta be one more turn, because I have no way to get to it otherwise.
Headed there now.
He's just hanging out up there? Where's Pander? Did I already use Pander? I did. Alright, everybody just Overwatch. Alright, ball game. And another 30 or so meld for the cause. It is possible that's the alien's last abduction attempt this month. Not likely, but possible.
The aliens better get it together, or we're gonna mop the floor with them.
Don't mock. Alright, Not Lame has rubbish movement, so we're never going to be able to reposition anyway. Which is why we took Disabling Shot. We're also going to take Ranger.
We will be in touch, Commander.
And how are we looking with eating only apples? I should probably scan on like the 16th, maybe?
I appreciate your efforts to support the research. Contact detected.
Alright, we have our first Raider of the month. I'm debating how I want to deal with it. Where is it? Is it India?
Contact detected.
China. Let's send Blender here up on Balanced and see if we can do it in one without getting our
Engaging bogey.
fighter too damaged.
Nearing strike range.
Good. Bad. Alright. Well, we did get it done in one, we just didn't do it without getting too damaged. But we got a crash site, and that's what's really important. And it's not in the middle of a city block, which is also important, quite frankly. So let's put together a squad for it. Badger. Why do you have such low hit points, Lord Badger? I can use another sniper at some point. Alright, none of these guys are coming back anytime soon. So let's grab Xenoborg. Take a flashbang. Who else? Let's bring Kush. That looks alright. Maybe a smoke would be good. Grandma Party has flush, that could be helpful. No assaults presently available. Oh, one assault presently available. Oh, you're coming. I should start thinking about building some defensive items for my assaults too, now that I think about it. I can bring Gavin. And let's get a Rocketeer in the mix. Do we have a lower level one? Not really. So we'll just bring Salat. And who's left? Let's bring it with Moida. No, let's not. Let's bring Radborn. Alright, so that's our squad. No cover destruction, but lots of shooting, lots of suppression, and I guess the Rocketeer counts as cover destruction now that I think about it. And we will get out there next time. I'll see you then.